All right, guys, promised you another group of guests and excited to visit with the group Rhythm Tribe, a family group. Love the sound, got a little of the Hispanic, a little of the rock, a little bit of everything in there. And I'm gonna let them kind of explain their sound and where that came from. Rhythm Tribe, and I'm also gonna let them introduce you because well, at my elevated age, I'd mess it up real quick.
What's going on, you guys? We are the band Rhythm Tribe. We are a Latin neo-soul fusion band. I'm the lead singer. My name is Brisa Guzman-Sanchez. To my right is my brother,
Mason Guzman-Sanchez.
Mason Guzman-Sanchez, second vocalist and second guitar. Lead guitar over here, the one, the only, El Jefe Thomas Guzman-Sanchez, our father. Who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Okay, so, but yeah, so this is a band, you know what I mean? What? I couldn't help myself.
So when did you guys first start playing together? Was Dad, did Dad get it all started? Was he the one that noticed something special?
Oh yeah, wow. I haven't talked about this in a long time, but in 2017, that's when we started recording together. And then in 2016, which was my senior year of high school, is when we started rehearsing, right?
Right.
Like the summer of 2016, because I was going to college.
Yeah, because pretty much we were all, like, all of us were out of the house. By this time, I was in college, so I was home visiting. And
I was about to go out to you.
And I was sitting in my room playing guitar, and he kind of pokes his head and just like, you want to try starting a band? And I just kind of
the most random question like ever.
Middle of the day, like random time, just what do you think about starting a band? It's like, okay. It's like
sure.
And then he just goes right next door to Brisa. You want to start a band?
Like I can hear him asking him next door, and I was just all like, he's gonna come in and ask me next. I already know it. And yeah.
But yeah, by this point we had met our percussionist 𝐂𝐿𝐓 through an event at NAMM show that year, and that was our first iteration of the group. It was just the four of us.
Yeah. And then I met Issa later.
Yeah,
like you guys had met him
properly rehearsing everything. Yeah,
he was like this cool bald dude with zebra rugs. It blew my mind. It blew my mind. I was all like, what? I'm like, this man freaking perfectly shaved, like everything was shiny. And then he brought in, he's clean, he's suave, and he really brought in like the zebra rugs, and I was like, I've never seen somebody come in with zebra rugs and skinny jeans before. And he had all those elements. He was fabulous. And is he from Zacatecas? He's from Zacatecas, Mexico. Fabulous. And a fabulous trumpet player, mind you. Also these two fabulous trumpet players as well.
To add on
so
to
you know, a lot of musicians in this house.
And then fast forward to I believe last year. Where we ended up lucking out and meeting �𝐒𝐲𝐶 Suresh, our new bass player, and Luis Barrera, our new drummer, who are two masterful musicians.
That makes us a solid six now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a blessing, honestly. They came in like randomly. 𝐿𝐓 came in by way of like a mutual friend between Mason and I's dad, who liked our band. And he would text me, and he was all like, oh my gosh, I have a friend that's teaching me the bass, and I want to bring him to the studio session. And like, he's friends with us. So the dad was friends with us. So we were just like, for sure, Marcel, was like, come through. And he brought 𝐿𝐓, and 𝐿𝐓 was just like,
so chill.
This chill dude with like flip-flops, like a cargo short and a snapback with an anime shirt on it. And I was all like, I don't know who this guy is, but I like him. And like he's so quirky, he's so cool. And then Louis comes in. Yeah, they're just so like they're very jazz influenced. It really rounded out the tone of our band, I think. It really changed the direction and the sound of where we were going. And I think it really what's the word? Not enlightened. Innovated. Yeah. It really allowed us to progress. Is what the word is I was trying to look for. But it really allowed us to progress in the sound because holy shit, I hope that's okay. They are amazing. Totally changed the way our band plays, I would say.
Now, how much?
Go ahead.
Now, how much adding the extras? I mean, how much You talked about the evolvement of the sound. I mean, was that a cool evolving at the beginning, or did it take a minute for you to kind of grasp onto it?
I think it was cool. Personally, I think our band is pretty. I think our band is pretty good with the flow when it comes to just like being creative. Like when we're in a comfortable creative space all together, I think it's like a go with the flow. Like see how this song makes you feel, and then like we'll work with whatever comes out of your brain. It's more like I think it's how it goes.
What's interesting is the way you say that. When you create music, it's a statement from within. But because Brisa is singing lead, Mason is singing lead, and to have something contemporary or something that works within a voice that would be consistent with today's mentality, rather than just it being me, it's like bringing them out to write and this type of thing. And what's amazing when you have amazing players like 𝐂𝐍𝐍𝐄𝐎 and Louis and 𝐕𝐈𝐒, we can do a little thing and all of a sudden they just start to fill in these colors where it just inspires you to come up with some of the most amazing stuff. So where we started as a quartet, we were creative and we were doing our thing, but then with these guys, it's just naturally allowed it to evolve into just one of the greatest bands I've ever been a part of. And I mean, I can't wait for you to hear this stuff. I mean, it is, oh my God.
Yeah. And let me piggyback on that. He doesn't, mind you, because it kind of sounded like he was like you force us to write. He doesn't force us to write.
I beat them
at all.
every day.
I'm like,
do it, damn you.
With a chunk. Right. Mason does the save me, I'm being kidnapped. But no, I mean, like the way that these songs got written in the beginning were initially like me going to a park or something, like stressing out just from life, not from him or him, maybe from him a little bit, but like just journaling. And I'm big on journaling. I'm big on writing about how I feel because I got a lot of emotions in here. And I would my dad would be just to give you a scene of what the day looks like here is that my dad, when no one's looking and no one's just you could be getting some cereal, he'll just get a guitar out and just start it's just guitar scales and songs, and I'm just all once he plays that, I mean, I'm gonna just sit there and do a little and then I'm gonna start singing. and then he's oh, that's good, what is that? And I'm like, let me go get my diary, that's what I was singing. And then I'll just we'll talk about what I wrote down, and then we'll modify the words from there. Right. And the same goes for Mason.
We develop
he journals. We have our moments of seriousness, and then we are we present it to the band and to Dad because he's a fabulous lyricist, and then we embellish on it.
Right, and so you have this amazing creative thing that happens now between the six of us. Mm-hmm. That's just something, I'm telling you, I'd put it up against any band in the world.
Yeah. Bro, it's so weird. I love it.
How much pride do you take whenever you have the opportunity to sit down with the kiddos and put together some music? I mean, how proud are you of what you guys have put together? Sorry.
What's amazing as the father of these two
adultos, not kiddos.
I know.
Love it.
Adultos.
Excuse me.
Growing up, I always had incredible guitars at the house and music in the house always. And what's really strange is every time, I remember when they were little and I would try to have them play guitar, if it wasn't a video game, he wouldn't touch it. And she would sing, but then one day before a talent contest, Dad, I'm going to play guitar in this talent contest. I'm like, but
I learned it in a day.
She learned in a couple weeks how to play. But that's what I kind of dealt with. So when I heard him playing in his room that one in high school, Well, no, yeah, in high school.
Yeah, high school.
And
I
then
just started teaching
Brisa,
myself.
I just and we had met 𝐈𝐴. I just thought to myself, wouldn't it be fun to create something together? Not to necessarily make a recording act, but to make do a project where we could all record together. And you know, one day when I'm gone, they would say, "Hey, you know, this is Dad and da 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 da." But what's really strange is after we developed the music and recorded, and it came out. The first single went to 28 on Billboard. How do you do that? You know, that's one of those things that are organic and just naturally happen. It's not like we were chasing radio, but the music worked. And then the second single with Brisa went to 147 on the top 200 on Billboard. So it just like these natural progressions and these organic kind of lifts. So my pride is huge. And think about, we don't speak when we play music. We're just speaking on this whole other level. I mean, it gives me chills to do it and to enjoy that with them.
I mean, think about it. Coming from like a retired professional shower singer, I think like being a professional shower singer is hard. It's hard. It's a lot of pressure. And
I gotta tell you, no idea she could sing.
I remember one time I had my headphones in and I was singing to Christina Aguilera. It was when Burlesque had just come out. And like, oh my bad, I just noticed my dog is like randomly licking the camera.
Okay.
Sorry. Nice. But literally like that song that she does when she's in the green dress and doing the high notes, I was singing it in my room and my headphones were in, and my dumbass thought that they couldn't hear me. I am screaming. I'm like full voicing this, and my mom comes in and she's like, "Shut." And then she was like, "But that was really good."
Yeah. We had no idea she would sing in choir, but I had no idea she could do what she did.
They never gave me the solos.
We would hear her in the shower, and I mean, I even asked my wife, "Did you teach her?" And she said, "No, she thought I did." So it just this natural kind of thing where, because when we finally got in the studio and you have headphones on, and I heard her sing for the first time, I'm telling you, the chills. It was huge. It brought tears. It was such an amazing moment.
That's cool. Now, you talked about your first single, "You'll Be There." How tell us where that one came from for you.
Okay, so the first single that we had that was on Billboard, that was one called "You Are the One."
Right.
We have recently come up with a new single called.
This is the first single off of the new album, right?
The new album,
correct? Right. Yeah.
I didn't preface it that way. My bad.
Okay.
I was like, "Whoa, now, hang on. Down. But sorry, I got sidetracked. Give me the question.
So tell us about the new album, the first single off of that one. Yeah. "You'll Be There." Tell us where that one came from for you guys.
Okay. So hey, I got distracted. We both got a little ADHD vibes.
I got a lot more, but I can always come back.
But so the original version of this song was actually written by our pops a couple decades ago, and it was
1991 to be exact.
That's a good year. I graduated high school.
Hey now,
there you go.
Watch out now, watch out. But it was dedicated to his dad, who had passed back then. And it was a very emotional and very unifying song that I learned. He had taught me when I was back in high school, first teaching myself how to play guitar. Once I had gotten, decent enough to play, it's just like try learning this one. And so we would always play that, especially around Christmas time, because what's interesting is that it's kind of a Puerto Rican Christmas music.
The song is an aguinaldo.
They call aguinaldo is a traditional Puerto Rican Christmas music, which is really interesting because it feels so good. And so they're usually in Spanish. So this is the first time it was written in English.
Yeah, and the song it was translated by our lovely 𝐂𝐴, because we could not do that on our own.
We took the second half and
we took the second half of the song
into Spanish
and created like a Spanish second half version. And I think it was like a cherry on top for the song. It was exactly where it needed to go. It has such a Latin base, and the original song was actually a lot faster than what you're going to be hearing now. And I think it's stripped down and embellished more in the way that like it's less it is still a dancing song,
Mhm.
but not so much like, oh, party. It's like you're chilling with your family and you having like a good moment with your family, and you just like, you hear the music and you're like, oh, dance with me. That's like that moment. It's an intimate moment. The song is very intimate. It's about love and loss. It's about appreciation of an experience of a person, and reminiscing on the things that are no longer there, but being so thankful that it happened, and so thankful for that person being in your life. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's about that.
That's
And you
cool.
know, when the last day my dad and I were together, we had lunch, and he gave me a hug and he gave me a kiss, and he says, I'll always be there.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what kind of led to the building of the song, because he was on his way home that day,
Yeah, cardiac arrest.
and he had a heart attack in the car and died.
Yeah.
So it was the last time I got to see him, and so this song is about that moment, and just how special, when you have someone you love and you want to, it means so much to you.
Mm-hmm.
Take the time, because yes, they'll always be there, but enjoy the moment while
Yeah.
they're still here.
Appreciate the moment, being present. You just spoke. That's I feel like the main slogan of the song. It's the main punchline is to be present.
And because it's in Spanish, now we're up for a Latin Grammy for
Yes.
that song.
Wow.
Best Song of the Year, and also tropical.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
Now what? Now, as after having a couple of singles that have made the charts, now does that change maybe the goals for you guys as you have the new releases coming out?
does it change
Can I
your
do it?
goals? Yeah, of course.
Okay, so the way the industry, I've noticed, a lot of people chase radio. Oh, what's happening on radio? What's the trend? And that's why you have a lot, it's very homogenized. If you notice radio, a lot of they call hits and things, they're very similar. They all sound very similar. And so in our case, because our whole thing we don't care about radio in that regard. We care about what we're creating and staying within, in a sense. Do we like it? And if we like it,
Then
okay,
it's good.
that's the point. And so if radio can grab it, and it can, some that can work on radio, then that's the blessing. But we don't chase radio in that regard. So the fact that some of the songs have been able to work on radio, and we're hoping that this one will grab also, along with we have another single following it. It's just a plus, and it gives us a little more, along with our live component, the live show, that because we don't have the pandemic anymore, so we get to do concerts and stuff. So to be able to do that, and because we have a thing called dancemaster.com, and that not only is download, but information and ticket buys and all that stuff. And with having that lets people know where we're at. And so the key here is we just have to stay true to ourselves, I believe, for that to work.
Yeah, I think the goal is to just be proud of what we're doing, and to enjoy ourselves, and to not become one of those bands that like hate each other, or like like being one of those groups that's like feels like, stop it, I can see you. Seeing one of those groups, being one of those groups that just feel like it's a job. I don't ever want, like, personally, I don't ever want this to feel like a job, because like that would suck. Like that's nothing being a job is fun.
That's the point.
You want to be passionate. Like, we want to continue the passion, and we just hope that people enjoy it as much as we do. And like, I mean, personally, I'm trying to show the world. I want to.
Where's the sentence?
I mean, I was gonna say something else, but I'm like, I want to like, personally, I want to show the world what we got. I think what we have is something special. I think it's not normal, the sounds that we have,
and that's the point.
And I think that like it's refreshing and it's good to hear. And who doesn't like good music? Like what?
Exactly.
Like, even if you don't like my voice, you could take my voice out and just listen to them. They sound freaking amazing. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Stop playing. Stop playing.
But what's not to like? I mean, honestly, and also being not normal is kind of the new normal, isn't it?
It's very true.
Now
It's
you're
very
with us.
true.
Now you're with
And
us.
people, I feel like nowadays people are like overdoing it on like trying to be so not normal, and I'm like, yeah, now you're creeping me out, or just like you're this is cringing me out. This is really unsettling. Like that's like I know, especially being in LA. As I noticed, a lot of people in our generation, woo, child, a lot of people in our generation be doing too much, and I'm like, do you even know who you are? And they're like, what's my name? They're like, who am I don't know, because everybody's just so like worried about
image.
Yeah, caught up in image and making sure that they're being authentic by doing the most that's so not them at all. It's so not authentic, but you know what I mean, like so many people trying to find themselves out here, and they are messing up.
So we kind of stay away.
Yeah, we like to relax.
Our own little island.
We like to relax.
That's
No,
right.
I like to go visit them sometimes. I like to visit that island too.
But the great thing, we
it's
live in
fun.
the valley, in the San Fernando Valley,
Yeah.
and Hollywood is way over there. You know, a half hour, 45 minutes away. So,
25 to 30 minutes.
right.
He's
So-
dramatic.
So we're able to kind of stay in our little space, and when we want to go visit, we can.
Yeah.
But you know,
Great for food
oh yeah.
and theater and all that.
But you can go visit, and you don't have to be in a frenetic kind of a situation.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It is fun though.
To visit.
It's good to visit. It's good to visit.
I like it. I would stay in Studio City. That's the closest I would go. Studio City's fire. Still calm.
Still calm. Not the crazy yet, huh?
No, the crazy is like 2 miles down the street. It's calm but creative. I like that area.
That's funny. Now, guys, the band Rhythm Tribe got the new album available. I do have my mic turned on.
Okay, so Next Level's available.
Okay.
Yeah, our last, that was our last album that we released last year.
So yeah, right. We have first two albums.
This one coming out late this year.
Available, but the new one won't be released as an album
the end of the year.
until November
Or December.
Gotcha.
No,
September or November.
December.
December
You said December.
for Christmas.
It's December.
Okay.
So what we're doing is releasing singles throughout the year.
Mhm.
And so this is the first single from that new album. And that's what's so exciting. And then we're doing LA concert series
Yeah.
in support of all of these releases.
Yeah.
Nice.
So far right now we have in November
Right.
15th, we're performing at the Whiskey a Go-Go.
Whiskey a Go-Go, Hall of Fame,
And
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
Yeah.
Club.
Great venue.
It's going to be amazing.
And those tickets are on sale on our website, on
DanceMaster.com.
dancemaster.com.
All right.
And then more concert dates sooner, obviously.
Right.
That will be released throughout the next few months.
But if people are interested, all they have to do is have to go to dancemaster.com, and all the information will be there. And we really would appreciate to hear from them, either Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram at Rhythm Tribe Official.
TikTok.
Oh, that's right. We have a TikTok. I forgot.
And then also Facebook.
Yeah.
And we have all those bits.
And then if anybody wants to listen to our music on YouTube, we're at VRL Music. It's VRLMUZIC. And those are where all our music videos
So
are.
Rhythm Tribe.
And we on YouTube?
Yeah, you can just look up Rhythm Tribe.
You can look at Rhythm Tribe too on YouTube.
It's a lot easier.
Oh, that's true. Duh.
A lot of singles from the past two albums are there.
Yeah.
And because we're just finishing up before You'll Be There.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of exciting time.
That's cool.
Good thing. Good things.
That's cool. Well, it's exciting times for you guys. I appreciate you guys
What are you doing?
He's
The
showing me the
tattoo.
guitar.
There we
The
go.
tattoo. Put it up. Put it up.
I'm like,
Put it up.
camera's
Put it
up
up.
here,
Put it
bro.
up. The tattoo.
Oh yeah.
Do you
there we
see
go.
how not smart you guys look?
Nice.
I'm like, what? I'm like, sir, can we help you?
Mine
Are you
says
okay?
mine says third. His says fourth. My dad was second, and my grandfather was number one. And because we have over 100-year musical legacy as players in our family.
Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Weird, right?
No,
I don't
it's
have
new
any
normal.
of those tattoos. I'm cooler than them.
For now, she said. For now, she said. You're still in your young 20s. You got time to.
Oh no, I'm blasted. You don't see a
down.
lot on me right now, but my back is blasted. My spine is blasted.
Show 'em the hip.
No. I got tattoos. Okay. I got like 14 tattoos. There will be more added, but I'm not getting that because I do not play the guitar. I play the golden pipes. You feel me?
So you're gonna have it tatted there? Is that what you're telling me? You're gonna have just a
Exactly. I'm just gonna
a
get
vocal cord?
The microphone.
I'll get a microphone right here on my neck.
Just get a golden pipe.
Golden pipe. I'll get 2 golden pipes
Golden
on the
pipes.
set.
I
Fucking gnarly, man.
like that. That's the best one right there. I like that one.
Definitely.
Now, again, remind our viewers, our listeners, of the social media handles.
Oh, okay. So on Instagram, it is Rhythm Tribe Official, all one word, right? Period. On YouTube, it is just type in Rhythm Tribe, but our account is VRL Music with a Z because we're spicy. And then on Facebook, we are at Rhythm Tribe. Is it just Rhythm Tribe?
Yeah. Facebook, and then
TikTok.
TikTok, same thing.
Same
Rhythm Tribe,
Tribe.
or it might be Rhythm.Tribe.
I think it's Rhythm.
It's Rhythm Tribe. And those are all of our socials too.
Well, guys, you will have a new follower on all those socials as well. I'll
Thank
hit
you.
you up on
And
a
you'll
follow
have
real
3
quick.
new followers on New Artists.
Sweet. I'll trade 1 for 3 any day.
Period. Period. I don't see why you wouldn't.
What state are you in?
Oklahoma.
Oh, period.
Oklahoma.
I love that. Oklahoma was beautiful.
Yeah, I
It
know.
makes everybody sing. Everybody always wants to sing the song whenever they hear that.
It's the hook.
I know.
It's the hook.
I knew he was gonna do that. Once you said that, I'm like,
How are you guys with tornadoes?
We see them.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, the
what
storm.
he should ask
Yeah.
us, how are you with earthquakes?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh.
We feel them.
We feel. Dios mío.
Well, guys, again, it has been great to catch up with you today. Continued success, and hopefully, we'll catch up again before the album drops.
Absolutely. You already know it.
But from Oklahoma, are you ever coming to plan? Are you planning to visit LA? Hopefully.
I would love to. It's been a long time.
You got some tickets waiting for you.
Yeah, you
Wherever
gotta come
wanna
out.
bring you for the concert.
We'll have dinner.
I can do that. We'll make plans.
All right.
I
Sorry.
love it. I love it. It's all right. Styling in.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, Rhythm Tribe, again, thank you guys so much for today, and we'll catch up again real soon.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a great one.
All right, everybody. Bye-bye.
Appreciate it.